What's going on, everybody? This is Marcus, and you are welcomed to another episode of the Quick Cast powered by BlackMarriedDebtFree. Man, if you've been enjoying these Quick Casts, do me a huge favor and give us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're checking us out. We really appreciate it. But man, I'm interested to get into this next topic, and I definitely want to hear what you all think. I want to get y'all's feedback on this because based on a study from Business Insider, Gen Z are shaking things up in the workforce. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of go through this story, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on it. And then I want you to do the same in the comment section. I mean, we're interactive, we're family, that's what we do. So check this out. We're going to meet the typical Gen Z worker who is quitting their job for a better one, but probably regretting it later. This is interesting. So the typical Gen Zer is entering the workforce on their own terms, demanding change and with a new sense of boldness not seen in previous generations. Now, we know every generation kind of wants to shake things up, right? Now, Gen Z is the age group right below Shire and my age group. Shout out to the Gen Zers following the Black Married Debt Free podcast. We truly appreciate you following Black Married Debt Free in general. Thank you. So that is anyone from ages 9 to 24, right? And so they have their own outlook on things. And so we want to give room to that, and we want to analyze it. And then, we definitely want to talk about it. So they want to shake things up in the workforce. And that's because Gen Z is, according to this article, delusioned with the current working environment. Some are even taking to social media to reject the notion of work at all. The AntiWork Movement is driving many to quit their jobs, but most are just finding a better one, as the typical Gen Z worker is leading the way in the unprecedented job hopping of the labor market. We talked on one of our podcasts about the Great Recession and how Shira, left one job in pursuit of a better situation. So it seems like Gen Z is doing a lot of the same. Sometimes, they're going from one job to the next, and sometimes they're just finding a different solution to work in general. So let's dig more into this. One of the factors driving the quits is being forced to give up work from home. So we know that work from home was implemented during the pandemic, and now the big men and the big office upstairs want everybody back. See Elon Musk, who wants all his workers to come back, and if they don't come back, he's going to consider it that they have resigned. So yeah, that's a big issue for many people who have figured out a way to work from home and to be successful and to meet the company benchmarks, and really they've shown that, hey, why do we have to be in this building? Why do we have to commute, fight traffic when we can work from home? So a lot of Gen Zers want that flexibility, and I'm here for it. I get it. I understand it. So because of that, a lot of them are saying, hey man, I'm done. I'm done with working. Now, what I want to say is I hope that this isn't driven by, too driven by social media, because in this day and age, especially in our space, you see so many people pushing for entrepreneurship, which is great, and I think it's much needed. But I think that both sides of that need to be shown that, man, it is hard work, and not everyone is going to be successful in entrepreneurship. So as long as you're quitting your job to be an entrepreneur, but doing it knowing, all of that, and still deciding, hey, this is something I want to do, cool. But I hope people just aren't quitting their jobs because they see others quitting their jobs. And in this era that's driven by social media, a lot of times people are doing things because they see others doing them. Remember when we were kids, what did your parents tell you? If everybody jump off a bridge, you going to jump off a bridge? Well, the same applies here. As long as you understand the risks involved with quitting one job and either going to another one or looking for another one, or quitting your job and going into full-time entrepreneurship, as long as you know the risks and that's something you want to do, to me, more power to you. Do your thing. I wish you the best. But I just, I get a little worried when I see stuff like that, because it's like, when you get, the more years you get in this thing called life, you start to understand things a little bit better. And I think like Gen Z, which are still fresh, which are still learning a lot of things, there's benefits to being naive on things. But then there's also some bad that could come from that too, because if you've been through less, you have less experiences, it kind of may cause you to be slightly more irrational. But some may say that's a good thing. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the article I wanted to break down from Business Insider. Now, I really want to hear from you. I want to know, what do you think? Are you in Generation Z? And if so, what are your thoughts on this great resignation that's going on? What are your thoughts on traditional work as opposed to working for yourself in some type of entrepreneurial capacity? And if you're not a Gen Z, man, I want to hear what you got on this topic as well. So let us know down in the comment section. Once again, we hope you enjoyed this quick cast, and if you did, let us know. We're gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.